This man right here, his name is Intruder, and you may know him from both the Mandela Catalogue or Nico's Nextbots. So this guy is one guy that most of you recognize, and he's actually a pretty cool dude. I would love to say. His picture looks like some dude you will find in the back of your house trying to, I don't know, steal something from you. I don't know, maybe your cat or a golden skull that you somehow have in the backyard. No, look, I don't know. Whatever he may try to be stealing, this guy is gonna be it. This is the man right here. But where does he come from? What is he? Like, what are his origins? Because he's such a mysterious man. Intruder appears to have a baggy hoodie, gray skin, and a small beard. The intruder's mouth is closely open, as you can see the teeth. Alright, so if we head onto the wiki page of the villains fandom of the Intruder Mandela Catalogue, yes, this guy, the origin is from the Mandela Catalogue. But before you are like, okay, it's from the Mandela Catalogue, okay, goodbye, VarieZ, thank you very much. Well, it's not just that, okay? These are just the surface of his origins. We're gonna get to his true origins in real life. Yes, this man exists in real life. Power and skills are technology manipulation, teleportation through TVs. Yeah, we're gonna get to that soon. Shape-shifting, invisibility, multi-presence, sound replications, suicide inducement. This one is so messed up, but this guy, his main goal is to cause mass by kidnapping children, so then the parents die in suicide from the grief. It's really horrible, but you know, that obviously we have to know his true origins, and these are half of his true origins. The intruder's first registered sighting belongs to a 4-year-old Mark Heathcliff, who described his experience with him to his class in the Mandela County Elementary School. The intruder was hiding in a dark room near the stairs, presumably knocking on the front door from inside when Mark woke up and, scared, decided to go to his mother's room to sleep. When he was on his way to his mother's room, however, he saw the intruder before going back onto his bed. It is implied that the intruder tormented Mark on and off ever since for unknown reasons. Years later, on August 30th, 1992, a now 17-year-old Mark Heathcliff was under the effects of MAD due to an encounter with alternate. This person right here, this is one of the alternates. There are a few alternates, by the way, but this is one of them. After seeking refuge in a church he used to visit in his childhood, he went to his best friend Cesar Torres' house just to see that he wasn't there, and instead an alternate was waiting for him outside the window. He seeks shelter in the basement, where he finds a television that slowly reflects the intruder. It is unknown what happened after that, but Mark came out alive of the encounter and became scared of Cesar's house ever since. Unfortunately died. In September 12, 1992, it's implied the intruder directly collaborated with an alternate in order to presumably get rid of Mark Heathcliff for good. The alternate killed and replaced Cesar Torres and lured Mark into Cesar's house via a phone call, saying that his mother was in the ER and asked him if he could turn on the security cameras they installed. Mark bites in the bait, and they both follow him back home. By September 13th at 10:30 p.m., Mark was cornered in his own room by Cesar's alternate, who was outside his room waiting for him to open the door, and the intruder, who was inside his room's TV. Mark ultimately committed suicide on September 15th at 10:58 p.m. To which Cesar's alternate responds that it was a bad decision. Despite this, the intruder seems to celebrate and announces this by changing the logo of the United States Department of Temporal Phenomena to say the death of Mark Heathcliff. This is the picture that was in Cesar's TV. Yes, this is the intruder. Very horrifying, if I may say so myself. He does have a number of actually different looks. Here is the cat form, the Stanley form, and TV hooded. This is how he looks like in Act 1. Contorted is the other way he looks like unhooded, and this is his most current, most updated look. He looks terrifying. Like, this looks like he has no eye here, and here it looks like his eye is a little, well, not in the greatest shape. Due to his shape-shifting abilities, his appearance tends to vary, but his most used form is that of a smiling face of a man in his late 20s or early 30s, in a saturated black and white tone. In this state, should he become enraged, his entire face becomes pitch black, removing all features with the exception of his eyes. Here's what the intruder looked like when Adam did not recognize the intruder. He was enraged, and this is what he looks like when he is pretty pissed. Yeah, only his eyes are visible, and he looks terrified. If you want to hear what the Intruder sounds like, well, here you go.
I am inside your home. You followed the shepherd. You are a fool. Follow my voice instead. You will find great happiness. Wake up, Adam. Do not make me wake the others. The flicker of the TV illuminated this bedroom, drowning out the darkest of his favorite programs. Do you remember how we became friends? The light scared off all monsters. It kept him safe. Do you remember my face? With contorted flesh and broken bones, I made myself known. Do you remember my touch? I cradled him in my arms. My sweet boy. I took him away. Do you remember that night, Murray? When you stare into the mirror, you see the same monsters from your bedroom, don't you? Your skin is not your own. You're not the real you.
Well, anyway, yeah, this is the story, basically, of the Mandela Catalogue of the Intruder. Believe it or not, the original image comes from a police sketch. Yes, this man right here, the Intruder that you all know and love, or hate. Here is the news site from when it originally, it came from. It is from 2007. Yeah, that's a pretty long time ago. Anyway, Kirkwood police are looking for a man who broke into a woman's home and assaulted her before taking her purse, camera, and laptop. Around 6:30 p.m. Saturday, the woman returned to her home in the 300 block of George Avenue when she heard a noise coming from another part of the home, police said. When the woman went to investigate, she found the man standing in her room. The man approached and hit the woman across the face, knocking her to the ground, police said. The man ran out of the house with the woman's belongings. Police said the homeowner was not seriously injured, released a composite sketch of the man. He is described as white and defined facial features and acne marks on his face. He is between 17 and 24 years old, stands about 6 feet tall, and weighs about 170 pounds. Damn, he is wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt. Police asked anyone with information to call, but yeah. So yeah, he could be, I guess, a police sketch, just like Solano Delgado. I mean, not Solano Delgado, but the little, what's it called? That little analog web horror thing, whatever it's called. Mandela Catalogue, yeah, that thing. So anyway, now you know the Mandela Catalogue version of The Intruder and the official, original news version of The Intruder. So let me know what you think is cooler. I mean, honestly, I'd rather just, none are good, but Jesus Christ, this guy looks less horror. What if this guy is actually the Mandela Catalogue version? If this was him many years ago in 2007, this is him now. Oh god, that makes it even more creepy. Anyway, that's about it. Let me know what you think. I know things can be creepy around here, but regardless, stay epic. Bye.